Hey, this is Jeremy, and it's time to talk about After the Hunt.
Not everything is supposed to make you comfortable.
All right. After the Hunt, Luca Guadagnino's newest film, written by Nora Garrett, starring Julia Roberts, Andrew Garfield, Ayo Edebiri, what's his face, Michael Stuhlbarg, and Chloe Sevigny. So the film is about Ayo Edebiri, who's like this model-ish student, even though everyone keeps saying that she's not that great. But Julia is one of her teachers, and it's kind of her mentor. And then Andrew Garfield is another teacher, and he's like best friends with Julia's character. And then one night, Andrew apparently does something to Ao, and then it's this who did what, who believes who situation. And I really wanted to like this, like everyone involved. I love Luca is always exciting. He's always doing something new. His films always look great. And obviously everyone loves Julia. Andrew is amazing. Ao is exciting. And Chloe is an icon. But I didn't love this as much as I wanted to. Actually, I didn't love it. It was just okay. It's kind of long, and I feel like it's missing some drama. Like a lot happens, but it's in terms of confrontation. I don't know. I feel like I needed more. I love that we don't find out what really happened. It's kind of ambiguous, and everyone believes something else, and everyone has their version of what happened. That's great. I don't need an answer. I don't need to like know everything. That was one of the cool things about the movie, but I don't know. There's just like no. Maybe it's because we're following Julia, who is sort of like an adjacent character to the two people involved, even though she implicates herself more towards the end. I don't know. Andrew's great, Julia's great, but I feel like Julia's not given much to work with. Andrew has a bunch of bigger scenes, but Ao, I heard a lot of people online saying they had an issue with her performance, so I was expecting that. But it was kind of okay for me. A few scenes, I was like, oof, like I don't. That's weird, but overall, I think it kind of works. Maybe it's just like the last scene. I didn't really like where she went. Like I like everything. I like the themes. I like it has everything for me to like it, but I was just kind of bored. Maybe it's the script, even though like it's well written, but it's just kind of losing itself at certain points. Maybe it's because I was expecting something along the lines of Tar. I really wanted this to be Julia's Tar, but that it is not. And I also really wanted Julia to get like a Best Actress nomination for this movie, and I don't think that's going to happen. She doesn't have like that scene that's kind of meaty. And nothing else from this movie I don't think is going to be nominated. I mean, I guess Andrew could somehow pull off a Best Supporting Actor nomination, but I really don't think that's going to happen. He's not in the conversation. Yeah, this was really disappointing. And I was kind of, the theater I went to, it was booked in like this really, really small room. It was kind of 3/4 full. This was on a Thursday. But yeah, I feel like people are not really hearing about this, maybe like regular people who are not into movies that much. I don't know. I just gave it a 3 on Letterboxd because it's okay for what it is, but it's definitely not something I would want to watch again. I keep thinking like, what is really wrong with this movie? I think it's just the script. It also doesn't really look that great. I'm not sure. Let me see who shot this, because I wonder if he shot any other. Yeah, no, it looks like this is his first Guadagnino movie. Yeah, because it was kind of drab, and like there's a bunch of scenes that are like darker and in shadows, and including Ao's character. And as a black woman, like, they didn't shoot her properly. Like, you could barely see her face. So that sucks. It's not one of Luca's better looking movies. Let's just say that. So overall, disappointment, especially because I was so excited, because it has everything that I should want in a movie, but it did not deliver. But obviously, if you're a fan of Julia, if you're a fan of Ao, Andrew, you have to see this. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be remembered. See ya.